Odilo TV here, back with another vid for you guys. Hit that like, subscribe, bell icon so y'all can be notified of this reel because y'all know Odilo keeps it real. Yeah, you guys, I'm outside today up under the trees, so if it get a little loud, that's because the wind blowing. And, I want to do something a little different today, whatever. I have to get me some air. But let's talk about, first things first. Let's talk about Triple G versus Canelo. And if you guys looked at the fight last night, you cannot tell me that Canelo is basically done. Right? How many fights does Canelo have at this point? 58, 57, 58 fights? And Triple G was a standing target. Triple G was there to be hit on multiple occasions. And it seems like Canelo just don't have the power anymore to, to take these guys out. Yes, he won the fight and, yes, he dominated the fight. I'm not going to lie about that. Yes, he dominated the fight. But we have to be honest. Do y'all actually think if that was a Jamal Charlo that he would have did anything? I mean, come on, you guys. Right? If that was a Boo Andrade, if that was a David Benavidez, something is going on with Canelo. I'm not going to say it's the beef or something like that, but something is going on, man. And he need to just, give it up at this point, man, and just pass the torch on to some other people. And, because he has a great career. I mean, Canelo has put in a lot of work, man. And it seems like he at the end of his road, right at 32 years old. But you have to understand he has almost 60 damn fights. 60 fights. Floyd Mayweather, what is 50 and oh, he has, he almost have 10 more fights than Floyd Mayweather. And he's 32. So I don't see Canelo, lasting against, a prime David Benavidez. I don't see him lasting even against Jamal Charlo. I had him, I say like a couple of years ago, I had Canelo beating Charlo easy. I had him beating Benavidez easy. Right? Let's just say a year ago. It was all different just a year ago with Canelo. But he couldn't even get out. Right? He couldn't even stop a standing target in Triple G who was right in his face. He couldn't even stop that man. So, hey, the Canelo fans, they can get mad at me all you want. But Canelo, he needs to pack it in before he gets really hurt in that ring, man. Really hurt. Okay, Salute Punch quote. You said Benavidez was getting touched up by a TMT fighter. Triple G was in survival mode. Yeah, bro, he was in survival mode, but he was a standing target. He was right there to be hit. And Canelo couldn't get him out of there? After promising to knock him out, after all these promises, it's like, bro, Canelo, man, you did your thing, bro. You almost got 60 fights at 32 years old. So Canelo has put in a lot of work, man. He has a lot of wear and tear on his body, y'all. A lot of wear and tear. right? He has shit like, man, he damn near up there with Pacquiao in fights. And he's 32. Pacquiao is 40 something. So how longer do we think the Canelo is going to last? Canelo is not going to last too much longer, especially at 168. We know he can't go up to 175 no more playing around. So, because it's like Canelo, he grows on you, because I like Canelo because he has a hell of a resume. He does have a hell of a resume. A hell of a resume. Okay, but who are Benavidez and Charlo's going to fight if it isn't Canelo? Heyman isn't letting them fight each other. Both refuse Andrade fight. They're going to have to fight each other, Punch Quote. They're going to have to fight each other. Al Heyman, he's going to have to, let it go. And he's going to have to deal with the program. That's why him and Steven Espinoza, they getting into it. Because Steven Espinoza, he wants Charlo and Benavidez to fight. After me seeing that performance last night from Canelo, I said, shit, Charlo can beat him now. Just a year ago, I had Canelo whooping the floor. Wiping the floor with Charlo. But in a year's time, it's like he got older and, slower and all that. His punching power is basically gone. Right? Did Bivol beat it out of him or something? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But I just, I wasn't really impressed last night, right? Because if you guys heard my video the other day, I literally said, if Canelo don't get Triple G up out of there, bro, he needs to really hang it up, man. Y'all have to understand he almost got 60 fights. 60. That's a lot of wear and tear on his body. A lot. And he's only 32 years old. You feel what I'm saying? Salute School of Skills. Okay, but what you say, Greg Williams? Man, when is the announcement? This is ridiculous. Man, but School of Skills say Canelo look old. Exactly, bro. He looked it old. For real, he looked it old. Real old in there, man. Real old. And then Triple G, he started coming on, in the later rounds. And Triple G is 40. And we just seen Triple G get hurt multiple times against the last guy he fought. Multiple times. The guy almost had him out of there. I just feel that this is just my opinion, all this is just my opinion, but I just feel like Canelo, he needs to just give it up, man. You had a long career, bro. You had a good road. You have made great money. You really have nothing else to prove. Okay, I do want you to fight Charlo. I do want you to fight Benavidez, but I don't see you winning those fights anymore. I think if he fought Caleb Plant again, Caleb Plant will whoop his ass. That's just my opinion. If he fought Caleb Plant again, Caleb Plant will probably beat up Canelo at this point. The man looked it old and slow with a 40-year-old. Hey, man, I could just be tripping, Hey, now he dominated the fight. Yes, he dominated the fight. But at the same time, he's taking on a 40-year-old Triple G. Man, but what you say, Punch Quote, you just answered your own question. Heyman will offer him even more money now for those fights. Oh, yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, now he'll probably offer him $60, $70 million, right, to get him in the ring. Now Triple G look old as hell. Yeah, Triple G old as hell. I don't even think Triple G 40. I think Triple G is older than 40. That's just my opinion. I think Triple G older than 40, man. Triple G was so tentative. I mean, like he was so, I mean, like he didn't want to throw no damn punches. He did not want to throw punches up until he seen Canelo getting tired in the later rounds. Then he wanted to start throwing punches. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't understand it, man. I really don't understand it. Okay, what you say, Punch Quote? Isn't it Floyd Mayweather Jr. making the Spence Crawford announcement Tuesday? That's what I'm hearing. No, man, I'm not. Man, Floyd needs to be quiet and go somewhere and sit in the damn corner too. Tired of him too. Y'all not tired of Floyd? I'm tired of Floyd. Go somewhere, Floyd. You have made a lot of money. You have made a lot of money, Floyd. A lot. And it's time for you to go and sit your ass down too. We tired of hearing from you, bro. I mean, for real, for real. Okay, now what you say, Punch Quote? Don't leave that 120 million on the table. Sorry, take the rest and still beat those. Take the rest and still beat those two. I don't know. I don't even, I don't have the confidence. Because I had Canelo beating those guys last year. Just a year ago. It was just a year ago. I said Canelo would mop the hell out of, Jermell Charlo. And I had him, with a good chance against Benavidez. But seeing him last night, it was like, bro, I don't know what's going on. Okay, what you say, School of Skills? But Triple G had Canelo hurt in the late rounds, and Canelo started holding. Come on, bro. Against a 40-year-old. Against a 40-year-old. So what would he do against Benavidez with those fast-ass hands? Why? Because Benavidez is faster than him. And Benavidez got pop on his punches too. Jermall Charlo, I don't know, but he got a he got a good jab though. Jermall Charlo has a hell of a strong, stiff jab. And he has good body work. So what will, bro, like Canelo, but I hear you, Punch Quote. Hey, man, take that money, win, lose, or draw, get the bread and get up out of there, man. Get the bread and get up out of there, man. Forget it. Just get the bread and get up out of there. Okay, but what you say, Shelton Moore? Salute, bro. Salute all you from Compton, by the way, of the 60s. Oh, okay, yeah, man, salute, brother. Yeah, man, shit, I'm from Watts, brother, so don't, like the hub and the dub. And you know how we get down. The hub and the dub. Yeah, you guys, but let's get into the other news, right? Let's talk about the goalpost moving with the Spence and Crawford fight. I wish the Earl Sexuals would just come on out and just say, we don't want the fight. We're going to keep on moving the goalpost, right? We're going to keep on moving it. It doesn't matter what you guys say. It doesn't matter what information that we get from Terrence Bud Crawford and his team. We're not going to believe it, right? Unless they show us a contract. Salute 913. Okay, now what you say, School of Skill, Benavidez, Charlo, Andrade, all will be Canelo and Yeah, at this point. Yes, at this point. Salute 913. Okay, and what you say, Shelton Moore? I have been telling the bros for a long time that Alvarez is not what they think he is. Yeah, man. Like, I don't know what's going on with Canelo at this point, man. But is it the VADA testing? Because we all know when he fought Bivol, right? He said he went vegan. He said he was going vegan. He wasn't eating no meat when he fought Bivol. You can go back, look at the article. So does that have anything to do with it? He trying to, bro, I don't know, man, but he just didn't look right. He did not look right. He did not look like the Canelo that I'm used to looking at. He's not. Did Bivol take his confidence? That could be that's a good question. Did Bivol, take his confidence? Man, because he thought he was going to really get up in there and just walk over Bivol. Man, and Bivol beat his ass from pillar to post. Right? Then he get up in here with Triple G, and Triple G is in survival mode. He's literally in survival mode, and you can't walk him down? You are 32 years old. You supposed to have more stamina, more energy than this 40-year-old guy. Walk his ass down to the body. Beat him up. Stop him. Come on. Now, if Triple G was in the ring with a David Benavidez last night, do you think he would have lasted? No. Jamal Charlo probably would have knocked him out. Boo Boo Andrade sure would have knocked out Triple G last night. At least knocked him down. At least put him on the damn mat one time. Canelo just didn't look right, man. Like, I don't know what's going on, man. Like, I don't know what's going on, you guys. I don't know what's going on, man. I really don't know what's going on. A lot of wear and tear. Been fighting pro. Exactly, Shelton Moore. It's a lot of wear and tear on Canelo, man. And people don't understand that, bro. This guy been fighting since he was a damn teenager. Just because he wasn't fighting in America, no, he was fighting, domestic fights in Mexico. And he been fighting grown men since 15. At some point, your body just breaks down, bro. At some point. And I think that Canelo has reached that point. I think Canelo has reached that point. If he about the money, then he'll just fight Charlo and Benavidez, pass the torch to one of them. Which I think he should pass the torch to Benavidez, right? Because they both are Mexican. A Mexican heritage, But he talking about he don't want to fight no Mexicans now, Canelo. So, bro, it's man. You feel what I'm saying? Depending on what you say, punch quote. I think the PBC may be holding out for the EJ versus Canelo fight, waited to sign to see if Canelo may still want to fight because they don't want to fight. Yeah, that could be a possibility, bro. That could be a possibility because we have to be honest. It's a big fight in Texas. That'll be a big fight in Texas. They both fought at AT&T Stadium, right at Dallas Stadium, and I feel like if they can get that fight together, it'll be a big ass fight in Texas, right? Because we already know it got a huge Mexican fan base in Texas, and we already know that the Earl sexuals, they're going to come out in droves. So I feel like it'll be a big fight. Excuse me. It'll be a big fight out there, and I can't lie about that. Canelo ain't what people think he is, but he's winning because he's fighting more than everyone else. He's out hustling the boxing game. Yeah, that's true too, bro. That's true too, bro, man. But I wasn't impressed last night. I wasn't impressed. I was expecting Canelo to prove a point after getting beat up by Bivol. I was expecting Canelo to go in that ring and just totally annihilate a 40-year-old Triple G. That's what I was expecting. That's exactly what I was expecting, man. I was expecting that, but it didn't happen. It was like they both was timid. Let's just be honest. They both was really timid. It was like a glorified sparring match. Let's keep it a buck. It was really like a glorified damn sparring match. And then look, after every round, they shaking their head with each other. Man, I don't know. It could have been a fix, right? Because Triple G, he know that's his biggest bag. Canelo need to win. I don't know. It just didn't look right. It did not look right. He couldn't. Okay, what you say, Shelton Moore? He couldn't, not physically. He couldn't, not physically capable. Man, I don't know, man. But Triple G, it's bro. Like he got a lot of wear and tear, man. So like me, I'm not trying to come up with excuses for Canelo, but he has been fighting for a long ass time, man. A long ass time, you guys. Like, and y'all already know I be trashing Canelo, like about the clenbuterol and all that, how they raised up the levels and all that stuff. But I mean, I have to be honest, the man almost got 60 fights against good competition. Right since he came to America, he has fought real decent competition. Floyd, he has fought Austin Trout, he has fought Laura, he has fought he fought Bivol, he has fought, I mean, damn, bro, he has fought a lot of motherfuckers. A lot of people. He just haven't fought the ones that we really want him to fight. The Jamal Charlos, the Benavidez, and the Boo Boo Andrades. But they need to fight each other. They need to really fight each other to start their own legacy. Man, instead of waiting on a damn Canelo handout. That's what they seem like they waiting on to me. Please, Canelo, give me a fight. Especially Jamal Charlo. Please, Canelo, give me a fight. Please give me a fight. Please give me a fight, Canelo. Please give me a fight. But what you say, 913? Like the fight looked like two homies trying to get a man. Exactly. That's exactly what it looked like. That's exactly what it looked like. It looked like, let's just be honest and shit. Let's just be honest. It looked like Terrence Crawford versus Sean Porter. It looked like that fight up until Terrence Crawford got the word he was losing. It looked just like that damn fight. They both was tentative. They both was trying to, they going through the motions. They just going through the motions until Terrence Crawford got the word he was losing and he just had to get him out of there. That's what the fight looked like to me. It looked like two friends fighting each other it looked like a Floyd Mayweather versus Conor McGregor. That's what it looked like. Man, because if anybody know, Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather are friends. They stay right down the damn street from each other in Las Vegas. So when everybody was saying, oh man, but Floyd Mayweather, and McGregor, man, like they really got beef. No, they don't. They stay down the street from each other. You could go in Floyd Mayweather living room. He got a damn mural of Conor McGregor. He got a mural of the man. They was caught sleeping on the same, caught sleeping in the same, private air jet. Come on. Just like you said, Floyd carried Conor, just like Terrence Crawford was carrying Sean Porter. Same, bro. Like, we got to understand, bro. This shit be, bro, like, it be crazy, man. Like, bro. I was getting ready to type that it could be. And man, homie, something's going on. Shane Mosley. Oh, yeah, he had a lot of wear and tear, Shane Mosley. A lot of wear and tear. We saw Canelo didn't pay his dues, and the judges weren't happy. We saw from their scores, they was like, the next time, oh, yeah. Yeah, man. Man, he didn't pay off the right people. You feel what I'm saying? It was just like that, bro. That's how I feel. I feel like Terrence Crawford was carrying Sean Porter. He wanted Sean Porter to be the only guy to go 12 rounds with him. Just think about the fight. Just think about the welterweight division. Right? They didn't want to fight. They didn't want to fight. But as soon as Sean Porter got offered that 60-40 split in his highest payday, they started talking. Remember, Sean Porter wasn't even trying to get into that until ESPN and Top Rank said it'll be a 60-40 split, and they mandated it'll be a 60-40 split. And then they started really like, oh, okay. Oh, shit, that sounds good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they started doing the Birdman, rubbing their hands together. Man, especially Sean Porter, he like, oh, shit, that'll be my highest payday in boxing, right? Probably went to go and talk to Al Heyman. Al Heyman like, no. Right? But at the same, he like, hell no. What you mean no? Fuck that. You gonna give me $4 million? No, you're not. So let me go and get this money and I'm gonna retire. I'm gonna get the bread and I'm gonna retire, Al. Fuck you. Right? And start my podcast thing that I've been wanting to start anyway. I'm gonna get my money and say, fuck you, Al, and retire on your punk ass. Now what you gonna do, Al? You can't put me in the doghouse when I'm not fighting no more. Al, you can't put me in the doghouse. I'm not fighting no more. Because I'm pretty sure they went to go and talk to Al Heyman, and Al Heyman told them no. That's why they never wanted to fight. And then when it got mandated with that 60-40, that's when the Birdman hands came out. Like, oh, shit. Okay. And then they start talking, and then Crawford and they like, yeah, man, we just gonna, we're gonna make it a good match. You know what I'm saying? And Crawford wanted his friend. He wanted his friend to be the only one to go 12 rounds with him in a welterweight fight. That was his friend. They've been friends since teenagers. He wanted him to be the only one to go. But once he got the word that he losing, he like, I can't lose. That's Crawford. I can't lose. I can't. And the switch just turned on and he just had to just knock him down twice. And Kenny Porter like, bruh, hey, stop this shit. Man, because we thought it was going to be something else, but it turned into something totally different. I'm telling y'all, man, like we can't, man, but boxing is a tricky sport, man. It's real tricky. Kenny Porter even said in the post-fight, we won before we got here. Come on. They won before they even got there. They got their highest payday out of Crawford. But Al Heyman, he's supposed to be giving all this money on the back end. All this money on the back end. But the Sean Porter versus Earl Spence Jr. fight, supposedly sold 350,000 pay-per-views. So why did Sean Porter only get $2 million? Because it's a lie. And this is how Al Heyman fool the fans all the time. They get money on the back end. Prove it. Since y'all want Crawford to prove that he signed his term sheet, y'all prove that the PBC fighters get money on the back end. Prove it. You can't. You can't prove it. Because it's all smoke and mirrors. It's just something to say. Right? Then if they getting all this money on the back end, that's called tax fraud. You frauding the government. Bruh. Why would you openly talk about getting money on the back end? That's fraud in the IRS. The IRS will come after your ass. Bruh, it don't make no sense. Right? But let's just keep on talking about, the Crawford versus Spence thing. I just want the Earl sexuals just to admit, y'all hit that like and subscribe button for your boy too, man. But put your boy in that algorithm. Let's just be honest, Earl sexuals. Y'all don't want to fight. Y'all never wanted to fight. Y'all just want to talk trash about Bud. Right? Y'all just want to discredit Bud. Y'all don't want to fight. Because if you wanted to fight, y'all would be happy as hell that Bud took the low end of the stick, that Bud did this, that Bud did that. He doing everything that we want him to do. Y'all would be happy. No, but it's continuous goalpost moving. Y'all going to continue to move the goalpost because y'all don't want to fight. Just admit it. We don't want to fight. We don't want it. Okay, now what you say, 913? People need to stop saying back end and the IRS is real. Come on, bro. Why are you putting your business out there? Oh, yeah, man. No, we're going to get this guarantee, but on the back end, we're going to get this. You don't think the IRS is listening? You don't think the IRS is paying attention? No. You're not getting no back end money. It's all smoke and mirrors. You're not getting no back end money. Stop. You're not. But what is that, T-Pits? Salute to you too, brother. What link is that? You got to tell me, bro, because I don't know. What link is that, T-Pits? Yeah, man, but we got to stop, man. Like, because at this point, they don't want to fight. They never wanted to fight. They're going to continue to move the goalposts, and it's ridiculous at this point, you guys. It's smooth. It is totally out of control. It's out of control. So Bernie the boxer talks to Crawford right before he come on live, and he asked the champ, "What can I tell the people?" And Crawford literally tell him, "I did everything on my part. I took the shit end of the stick. And y'all still not happy." Now he got to prove it. When he has never had to prove anything in boxing. Did he have to prove when he fought Kell Brook? Did he have to prove when he fought Sean? Bro, like, it just comes down to Errol Spence Jr. You got to prove everything, and Errol Spence Jr. don't have to prove nothing. He can just talk out the side of his fucking mouth all the time, and he don't have to prove nothing. Don't let me 70-30. Don't let me 80-20 a nigga. Go on with that for a year and a half and then get asked by Brian Custer, "Oh, I was just playing." No, you was lying. "Oh, I was just playing." Oh, so now you was just playing? I'm going to check it out. I'm going to check it out as soon as I get off. As soon as I get off, T-Pits. I will check it out, brother. So he has to prove everything he say now, right? Y'all wanted him to leave Bob Arum. He did it, right? It was Bob Arum's fault. It's Bob Arum's fault. So why in the hell would Bob Arum promise Terrence Crawford almost $1 million? Y'all say Bob Arum cheap. So why would Bob Arum promise this man $1 million to get the Errol Spence Jr. fight if he wasn't trying to get the fight? Make it make sense. Y'all say Bob Arum cheap. So why in the hell would he promise this man almost $1 million to get the fight? Why? Y'all say he cheap though. So why would he promise Terrence Crawford, "Okay, if I can't get you the Errol Spence Jr. fight, I'm gonna give you $900,000. Why would he do that? Because he was trying to get him the damn fight. And Bob Arum was telling y'all the whole time, Al Heyman, he said he was willing to do it. It's Errol Spence Jr. He doesn't want the fight. And just like I played that clip from, from one of the cult members' channels, when Earl Spence Jr. said, yes, ultimately the decision comes down to me. Me and Al Heyman, we discuss things and stuff like that. But I got it's really me and Al Heyman. Bro, I don't understand, bro. Okay, now what you say, Shelton Moore, but PBC wants no part of Crawford. They want him to take the belts and leave. Spence is there, last money. Exactly, bro. You got it. You got it. You know exactly what's going on, right? Because I've been saying this for a long time. You have to think about it. What is the PBC at 147 without belts? It's just going to be a grip of guys fighting round robin fights. That's it. That's it. That's all it's going to be. It's going to be a grip of guys fighting each other over and fucking over and fucking over with no belts. And if Crawford goes in there, wipe the floor with Spence, take those belts and drop them, it's going to be a feeding frenzy. It's going to be a feeding frenzy. And Al Heyman don't want that. Al Heyman money, is very limited. And Al Heyman don't want a feeding frenzy, right? Because Eddie Hearn money longer than his, Bob Arum money longer than his, right? ESPN money longer than his, DAZN money longer than his. Y'all got to think about these things, bro. And they going to be paying people to put people in position to pick up those belts. And Al Heyman is nothing at 147 without those belts. That's why he sent Spence, to go and get all the belts. Spence, he always been a man of his word. No, he wasn't. So why would he tell this man to get a belt and we can fight? Then when he get a belt, he going over here. Keith Thurman going over there. They both told him to get a belt and they can fight. Come on, bro. Oh, okay. But what you say, T-Piss? Odie, everything you revealed on the PBC shows that they are scared of Bud. Period. Point blank, bro. They scared of the man. He is one man who threatens the 147 division and the 154 division. And that's the only divisions that they got at the PBC. Think about it, y'all. That's the only divisions they got. Where they got majority of the belts. 160 they don't. 168, Canelo got them. Come on. At 168, who got all the belts? Canelo. At 160, how many belts do the PBC got? One. Jamal Charlo. At 154, how many belts do they got? They got all of the belts. At 147, how many belts do they got? They got 3 of the 4 belts. And this is just a fact. Right? It's just a fact. Spence ain't going nowhere else to hide. Man, he don't got nowhere else to hide. Why? Because he got Jerron Boots Ennis right there on his ass. He got Keith Thurman and Virgil Ortiz. His only out is Keith Thurman. This is what I've been trying to tell y'all. That's his only other pay-per-view fight other than Crawford. Who else is he going to fight on pay-per-view? Jerron Boots Ennis, he's not a big name like that. Right? Stantion's damn show not. It's only Keith Thurman and Terrence Crawford. That's it. That's the only 2 people he can fight. And if he don't want to fight Crawford, what is his next best option? Keith Thurman. A former unified welterweight champion. That's his only option. But YouTube 91. Okay, now you think I'm capping? It's cap. Hey, bro. Right now, you can. Hey, now that's your opinion, but I know what I'm saying is true. I know everything that I'm saying is on point, bro. It's on point. Okay, now you say T-Piss, if Spence duck Bud, he gonna look weak fighting Thurman, and then Boots and Virgil Ortiz waiting on him to. No, man. Like if he fight Keith Thurman, right? He's going to try to vacate the belts and try to leave the division, right? He's going to vacate. No, man, because they really, man, because you got to think about it. Stantionis is a PBC fighter too. Jerron Boots Ennis is with Showtime. Virgil Ortiz is with De La Hoya, Golden Boy. Terrence Crawford is a free agent. And Keith Thurman is with the PBC. So in actuality, he got 3 fighters that can stick around the PBC. That's Keith Thurman, Jerron Boots Ennis, and Stantionis. So I don't understand, bro. Spence Jr. is Neo. He died. He dodging the hell out of that shit. Come on, bro. Man, homie, like he didn't went into slow-mo. Man, he got on the leather coat with the, bruh. Like, this is unbelievable, bro. It's really unbelievable. Yep. Okay, but what you say, JD? Man down needs to man up. Facts. He needs to man the hell up. Don't forget about Stantionis. Stantionis is more of a threat than Thurman. No, not to me. Thurman and he is on EJ's side of the street. Oh yeah, man. But Stantionis, he's not more of a threat to me because Stantionis, he's a standing target. He stays in the pocket, and that's what Earl Spence Jr. won't. Earl Spence Jr. He can't deal with movers. That's Earl Spence Jr. problem. He can't deal with people who have good feet. But if you stand in the pocket with him, he can annihilate you. If you stand in the pocket with Earl Spence Jr., he's a great fighter when you stand right there. Right? When you just stand right there. But Stantionis is a hard puncher. So, he fuck around and get clipped, and you never know. Man, because he have been at 147 for a damn decade. And I already know that his punch resistance is going to go at some point. At some point, he's supposed to be at fucking probably 160 by now. Earl Spence Jr. probably supposed to be at 160, bro. But he is killing himself to stay at 147. Right? Thurman, in my opinion, is the weakest link. Exactly. But he can make pay-per-view revenue off of Keith Thurman. Why? Because Keith Thurman talks shit. He can sell the fight. He's going to sell the fight. We already know that he's going to sell the fight. Then they're going to bring up, all the time that Keith Thurman was dodging Earl. When I was an Earl Spence Jr. fan, let's keep it a buck. That's when I was an Earl Spence Jr. fan. I wanted him to fight Keith, and Keith was going around doing this, doing that. But it comes to find out that Keith Thurman was getting told something by Al Heyman that you're going to fight him on, in this year, and Al Heyman was telling Earl Spence Jr. something different. He was telling Earl Spence Jr. to chase down Keith Thurman, and he's telling Keith Thurman, no, you're going to fight him, for 3 belts in 2020. It just never came to fruition because Keith Thurman lost against Pacquiao, and Earl Spence Jr. got injured in a car accident. Facts. Remember, Keith Thurman lost in July in 2019 to who? Manny Pacquiao. That was supposed to build him up by beating Pacquiao. Right? That was supposed to build him up by beating Pacquiao. By beating Pacquiao. He didn't do it. He lost. And then Earl Spence Jr. was going to build up by being a unified champion when he beat Sean Porter. Right? Keith Thurman lost. Earl Spence Jr. got in a car accident. Fucked off the whole PBC plans of 2020. And plus we had the pandemic. Something that nobody foreseen. Come on, bro. Keith Thurman said the same thing. He said Spence ain't never faced a boxer like him. Exactly. He ain't never faced a mover. You seen when he fought Sean Porter with good feet. You seen what happened. Sean Porter just don't got accurate punches. Sean Porter smothered his punches. We all know that. So just imagine if Sean Porter had accurate punches and the feet. He would have beat the hell out of Spence because he was turning the man like a spinning top. Think about the fight. He was spinning Spence. Spence will have him on the ropes. He will duck under that and spin around Spence and put Spence on the ropes and then smother his shots. Just imagine if he was an accurate dude, he would have spent him and got into accurate. Bro, like Spence would have been dead to rights. Let's just keep it a buck. Do people be looking at these fights with unbiased eyes, or they just look at the fights, because they got their favorite fight? No, bro, you got to look at the fight with unbiased eyes and see what's going on in the fight. You see when you seen when Porter tried to spin on Crawford? What did Crawford do? Olay threw his ass into the ropes. Right? When he tried the same shit with Crawford, Crawford would get up out of that shit and spin right up out of it. Come on. Porter would spin. Porter would try to turn Crawford. Crawford would turn with him and spin right up out of the shit. And they'd be right back face to face again. Then he tried to get him against the ropes. Crawford spent up out of that shit, grabbed him in the back of the head and pushed him into the ropes. It's on camera. Come on, bro. Man, no, but when Spence was trying to work the body with with Porter, what would Porter do? Huh? What would Porter do? Porter would wait till he throw that left hook, duck up under the left hook, pivot around him, and push him on the ropes. And now he got Spence on the ropes. Go and look at the fight, man. Go and look at the damn fight. It's right there. Come on, Earl Sexuals. Go and look at the fight. Danny Garcia was even ducking up under his punches. Okay, Stanionis got some power though. Like EJ, watch out. Oh yeah, man. Like man, because he get up in there and he get up into these close exchanges, and Stanionis is younger, stronger, and Earl Spence Jr. been at 147 for a long period of time. So we don't know how his punch resistance is gonna, hold up. Facts, bro. Good looking. Yeah, man. Like that's all I'm trying to speak on here, bro. Spence hiding from the biggest fight and payday of his life. Come on, bro. Just like Wilder. Let's just keep it a buck. Wilder was offered the AJ fight again and turned it down. Why? Both of y'all is beat. Both of y'all got losses on your record. Why are you still turning down this man? He's still the highest paid heavyweight in boxing with 3 losses. And that's a fact. Why are you turning down the most money you can ever make? Wilder? Come on, man. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Unless you being advised to do this type of shit, or you really don't want to fight and you really don't think you can beat him. Okay, now you say off topic. Jesse Bam Bam Rodriguez didn't look that good either. He didn't look that good. But I like Bam Bam though. I like Bam. Man, he got time though. He got time. He got time to improve. But Bam got time to improve, you guys. And what you say, school to skill? Spence low blow, just like Bam was doing last night. Got in the battle and was low. Oh, wow. Come on, man. Go and look at the 3rd round of the Spence Porter fight. Man, now you can even listen to the commentators. They was like, damn. Those shots should be slowing down Sean Porter. No, that made Sean Porter up his activity. Go and look at it. Sean Porter, he took away the jab already. He had already took away the jab. But once he started getting low blowed and all that, he started attacking Earl Spence Jr. because he knew I can't just let this man just wail on me like that, just come in with his little thing because he going to keep on low blowing me. And then you say, T Pitt say, but hell yeah, Spence was looking like a baby reindeer. Come on, bro. Crawford is 35 and Spence don't want to fight. Man, he still don't want to fight, bro. Man, because they thought his they thought his ability, his agility would be gone by now. They thought they can wait him out and it'd be gone. But it just seemed like it's not going nowhere. It's probably going to leave Crawford when he get 39, 40. Why? Because he doesn't smoke, he doesn't drink, he stays in the ring with younger guys. This is what they got to really understand. He be in the ring sparring Keyshawn Davis and Shakur Stevenson. These guys are young, fast dudes. That's keeping him young and fast. They don't really understand it. That's keeping him young and spry. Why? Because he got to keep up with these young guys. Keyshawn Davis fast. He got fast feet. Shakur Stevenson got fast hands, fast feet. He got to keep up with them, and he sparred them every damn day. Every other day he go to the gym. That's what's keeping Crawford in shape. That's what's keeping him active and right in boxing. They don't even understand it, though. They don't get it. Right? They would have thought, oh, yeah, man, we're going to wait this 4 years, 5 years by time. Right, man, now he should have been done slowed down by now. Right, he can slow down. He don't do this. No, he's not slowing down. He's actually getting better. Right, because the guys that he's fighting is getting better. Shakur Stevenson getting better. Keyshawn Davis getting better. So he's getting better. Come on. They don't even be thinking about that type of shit. Now, who do Earl Spence Jr. be sparring? Jamal Charlo? Jamal Charlo, yes, he has power and all that, but he don't got no feet and, no hand speed like Shakur or Keyshawn Davis. That's a fact. Yes, he has a good jab and all that, but as far as hand speed and foot speed and no, he doesn't have none of that. That's why Earl Spence Jr. is probably topped off at his highest level. Right? He probably at his highest level because he's not getting the right spot. He's not even in there with younger guys. He needs to have a 24, 25-year-old guy up in there sparring with him. That's what Spence needs. Man, to keep him sharp, to keep him accurate, to keep him... Man, like you keep on fighting Jamal Charlo. What? Jamal Charlo has topped off. Come on. He at the top of his game. Come on. But what you say? I think Thurman can hurt Spence. I'm not saying Thurman wins, but can. Oh yeah, man. Like if Udanis Ugas can hurt Spence to the body, Thurman can hurt him. Udanis Ugas has a 35% knockout ratio, people. 35. He's not a power puncher at all. And he was literally hurting Spence to the body. So if Keith Thurman, with his movement and his jump in hooks, if he catch Spence, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. Right? It's going to hurt. And Thurman is a smart guy too. Right? He always say, hey, all I got to beat you is 7 rounds out of 12. This is what Thurman always say. All I got to beat you is 7 rounds out of 12. 7 rounds out of 12. That's all I got to win is 7 rounds out of 12 rounds. And I won the fight. So Thurman already know. Right? He get hit to the body. What do Thurman do? Spit out that mouthpiece. On purpose. He get hit to the body. He runs around a little bit. Spits out the mouthpiece. Right? The activity stops, and what happens? That give him more time to recover. Let's just keep it a buck. It gives him more time to recover, get his breath about himself, get his legs back together, put back in the mouthpiece. Now he's back on his bicycle and you chasing him around again. Come on, bro. But what you say, school of skills. But Money Brown shows the fights on his Instagram every Saturday. Oh, okay. But T-Pitts, Odilo, Spence, and Tank are scared to lose, but they want to get better. Scared to lose, but they won't get better if they don't fight better competition. Man, I saw a clip of Pet Bull damn near drop Tank when Pet Bull had him on the ropes. Come on, bro. You got to think about it. Tank was getting outboxed by Rolly. Rolly Romero won 4 of the 6 rounds against Tank Davis until he got too confident and ran into a punch. Let's just keep it a buck. Rolly got too confident. He was winning the fight easily. Y'all not hearing me. Rolly Romero was beating Tank Davis easily until he got too cocky and ran into a punch. Go and look at the scorecards. The scorecards showed it all. Rolly was whooping his ass. 4 out of the 6 rounds, Rolly won 4 out of the 6 rounds. So all Rolly had to really do is win 3 more rounds and he would have won the damn fight. Think about that. Rolly. It ain't like I'm talking about Devin Haney, a fucking... It's not like I'm talking about a Devin Haney, a Shakur, y'all. I'm talking about Rolly. A dude who just got into boxing, who can barely box. Think about that, man. Think about it. Now give Rolly another year or 2 and put him back in the ring with Tank. Right? So he won't make that mistake of jumping into a punch. Rolly will beat the hell out of Tank. Let's just keep it a buck. With more experience, Rolly will beat Tank. That's sad. That's pathetic. Tank was getting outboxed by Rolly, y'all. Rolly. People got to really understand the magnitude. Rolly Romero was outboxing Tank Davis until he ran into a punch. Yes, he ran into the punch. He ran into it. It wasn't set up. No, he ran into the punch. Right, man. But everybody, remember Tank was setting him up the whole time. No, he wasn't. Tank was in survival mode. Tank didn't even want to exchange with Rolly. Tank was on his back foot the whole fucking fight. Even when he threw the punch, he was on his back foot against the ropes. He was on his back foot. He wasn't coming forward fighting Rolly. He was on his back foot. It's a fact. Go and look at, bruh. Now just imagine what a Shakur, a Devin Haney, dudes who have experience, dudes who have ultimate boxing skills, what would they do to Tank? Let's just keep it a buck, man. Tank has power, yeah. But do you think a Devin Haney would run into a punch like that? You think a Shakur will run into a punch like that? No. We know he not. We know they not. Right? That's why every time they bring up Devin Haney and Tank Davis, what do Tank always go to? Money. That's what Tank always talk about, how much money he making. Don't nobody care about your money, Tank. You not making more money than Devin Haney? That's a fact. You're not making more money than Devin Haney. Devin Haney was getting the bag at, shit, like how old is Devin Haney? 20 what? 23, 24? Devin Haney was getting the bag at 21, 20. When he went to the zone broke that man off. $4 or $5 million a fight, bro. He been getting the bag. Your last payday, Tank Davis, you got $2 million. You got $2 million. Devin Haney got $3 million against Kambosos. Yeah, Kambosos got 10, but Devin Haney got 3. He still made more money than you. So all that money talk is out the window. Yes, you making more money than Shakur Stevenson by $500,000. And Shakur about to pass you up. You think you making all this money because you with Floyd? No, Floyd is ramming you hard, bruh. Floyd is getting you. But you comfortable, right? I know you comfortable with it. It's obvious that you're comfortable with it because you said you was leaving. Oh, yeah, man. Like, man, I'm about to start the GTD promotions thing, man. Man, I'm about to get the... Man, what happened? Soon as the fight over with Rolly, oh, man, like, I'm not leaving Floyd Mayweather. Oh, man, I'm going to stay right here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we know. They got you in that protective-ass bubble. You love being protected. You don't want to take on no real fights, just like you told the world. I never asked for the big fights. What did the Tank Davis, brigade say? Oh, man, like they came out with excuse after excuse after excuse, just like Earl Smith Jr. These guys, they literally say something out of their mouth, and then they fans flip it and try to make it mean something else. Just like when Earl Smith Jr. said, I'm gonna take the easy route and knock out Sean Porter. That's what he meant. I'm gonna take the easy route and knock out Sean Porter. He didn't say nothing about it's easier to make fights on my side of the street. And he didn't say shit about that. He said, I'm going to take the easy route and knock out Sean Porter. Just like Tank Davis said, I never asked Floyd or Leonard Ellerbe for the big fights. Right? But when they fans hear that, they make it try to mean something else. When they literally meant what they said and said what they meant. This is just how these fans go, though, y'all. It's sad, man. But hit that like and subscribe for your boy, man. But put your boy in that algorithm, man, like everybody else, man. So y'all can get this real. Y'all know I speak the real, man. Y'all know. See, all my subscribers, bro, I don't sugarcoat nothing. Yes, I cuss and all that. Yeah, I do. Right? Like a lot of people, they say, hey, bro, like you need to, but one of my homeboys who had listened, he was like, hey, bro, like, man, you want your channel to grow, man, and you probably need to stop the cussing. No, I'm not going to stop cussing because I'm passionate about boxing. And I'm not getting paid off of this. I don't even got near 1,000 subscribers. And I don't think I probably will ever get there, right? Shit. How long I've been on here, I don't think I probably will ever get there, you guys. But wait, hold on. But hold on, you guys. When I got to go and get this damn charger, my shit about to die. Hold on. Oh, yeah, you guys. Man, I'm probably going to have to end it right there, man. Like, because I don't got no charging station where I can plug it up at, man. So so I will chime back in with y'all later on, man. I will come back with another, live later on, man. But salute to all y'all who came through. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button, man. I appreciate every last one of y'all. Okay, now let me read these last couple ones. On you good, your channel will grow. Okay. Yeah, man. But hopefully, man, man, because people need to hear this real. Right? You feel what I'm saying? But Odilog, I come to your channel because you ain't on the... Exactly, bro. I'm not on that bull, bro. Fuck all that talking shit. The way it come on, bro. And that's man, and that's all I'm doing out here. Like, you feel what I'm saying? How much percentage I got on here? Well, I'm gonna say I got 6%. I got 13 minutes left, you guys. So I'm about to go on hook. Oh man, but Smitty, bro, you late, bro. Salute to you though, brother. I appreciate you. And I appreciate you too, T Pitts. Man, you in the gym working out, man. You probably gonna have to catch the replay, Smitty, bro. Man, because I'm gonna have to I got to go and charge on my damn laptop, man. Like I don't know why I wasn't super charged, man, but I only got like, let me look at the percentage. I got 6% now. 6%, 13 minutes left. But I'm just gonna end it there, you guys, man. I appreciate every last one of y'all. I will be back with another vid a little later on. But y'all just think about what I'm saying, man. Like, like it's just man, like we ain't gonna never, bro. Like boxing is full of weird stuff, man. Boxing is full of weird stuff, man. But salute. I appreciate every last one of y'all, man. And y'all hit that like, hit that subscribe. My bad, man. I didn't. Oh yeah, man. Man. Like when they speaking that real, bro, they ain't gonna send out the notice. I mean, but yeah, man. But I appreciate every last one of y'all, man. And I will be back later on. I'm gone.